Welcome to the Soulfire Podcast, where every day we talk about real life, real shit, real raw. On this show, you can expect us to dive deep into topics like marriage, parenting, money, business, feeling like you want to give up, fighting for yourself, just straight soul healing. This podcast is all about life. Hey there, it's Power Coach Alishia here, your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational life coaching, transformational speaking, and soul healing. We're talking about setting your soul on fire. I specialize in helping women put themselves first without feeling guilty, getting out of their own way, and finding themselves again. No fluff, no hand-holding, no bullshit here, just love, light, and peace as we journey through this thing called life. So I did this post the other day about the last time that you stayed off social media for 24 plus hours. The actual post said, when was the last time you stayed off social media for 24 plus hours? And the comments were as follows. Never. It's been a while. I can't seem to stay off TikTok. It's been a while. I think it's a great idea to help with resetting and recharging. Never. I think the most was probably 12 hours. I've thought about this recently. Right now isn't a good time. I'll make it happen soon. Nope, it's my job. I can't remember. I usually stay off on the weekends. I practice disconnect every week and limit when I'm on as well during the week. Not ever, maybe. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is taking an mostly electronic break, especially a social media break. So when you say, I never take a break, then what you're saying is you never give yourself that mind space that you need in order to reformulate your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own belief systems, your own emotions, clearing out that mind clutter. You see, because the more you're scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on Instagram, watching TikToks, you are adopting and attaching the energies, the emotions, and the clutter of those people and their opinions and what they're doing. Not to say that you can't be having a blast on TikTok because things are funny or cute, or because people made a badass mashup of two songs that you never thought would go together, or you learned a killer recipe or how to make something from the dollar store that looks brilliant. It's not to say that there isn't value in all of these areas. What it is to say, though, is the more that you are showing, I don't know what the word is, like making your mind susceptible, or the more that you are hanging out on these platforms and never giving breaks, you're making yourself very susceptible to negative energy and emotions. And you're not finding that reset point in your soul. All right. So don't wear being on social media all of the time, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, as a badge of honor. It's not a badge of honor. That is actually so bad for your soul and your soul connection, connecting to the divine and the spirit. It's not good for you to always have that interrupter. So I want to talk about a couple of things here. So when one of the comments was, I can't seem to get off TikTok. I'm going to tell you what I do to stop the addiction of the TikTok scroll, the Instagram scroll, the Facebook scroll. 12 hours being the amount of time that you've been off. Let's say you resonate with that. The minimum time that I recommend for a social media detox for your soul and the things to start realigning is 24 hours. The best amount of time where you feel whole and like where you start feeling the most benefits from it is 72 hours. The biggest clean, the biggest detox, the biggest reset is 1 week. Let's see. The one I want to really dive into really quick here is, nope, it's my job. Here's the deal. I don't give a fuck if social media is your job. I have been running my business on Facebook for 10 straight years. So I could use the excuse, and I have before, that it's my job and I need to be on there at least once or twice every single day. But that is a lie. You don't have to be on Facebook all the time or showing up every single day just because it's a place that you run your business. If you know what you're doing and you know what elements need to be in place for you to have a successful business, you can easily take downtimes, detox times from all social media, and your business will still run. Most of the time, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, I am not on social media. If I am on social media at all, it's under 30 minutes all weekend long. And the only reason why I'm on there is because I'm finding bored pockets in my day and I am not filling it up with something else that's better for my soul. Not because my business needs me, my clients need me, or my team needs me to be there. So hear me when I say that there is absolutely no reason that you cannot take a full weekend off of social media, even if it's a place that you run your business, because when you come back, you're going to be more rejuvenated. And if you're finding that you have to be on social media every single day in order for your business to move forward, you are doing it wrong. And it is horrible for your soul. Okay? So one of the things that I used to do was delete Facebook Messenger specifically, because that's my Achilles heel is Facebook. I can stay off Instagram. It doesn't connect with me. I don't have a hard time. I can stay off TikTok unless I get on it, right? Then I'm like, oh my God, how cute. And then I, scroll for like an hour, but then I can bounce back off. Facebook is my challenge. That's my home. That's where I'm comfortable. So one of the ways that I broke this was that I used to delete it from my phone every weekend. Well, then I would get back into a habit of keeping it on my phone. But then what would happen is I would get back into that scroll issue. So I've made the commitment to myself to renew this. And every Thursday when I am done working for the day, I delete Facebook and Facebook Messenger from my phone. If there's something that I feel like I need to do, I will get on a computer like, oh shit, I forgot to send so-and-so a link and it's going to expire soon. I'll get on my computer and send them that link. I will not re-add it to my phone. Now, of course, you can go to Safari and you could bypass this and it's just like a complete mind game with yourself deleting the apps. But I can tell you that Facebook on Safari or Google sucks, or on Google Chrome, it sucks. It's like so hard to upload pictures and comment, and it crashes all the time. So it's a really big deterrent from me using a web browser to do it. Apps like Instagram, you can't use a web browser. TikTok, I don't think you can use a web browser. It takes you back into TikTok. So here's the thing. Someone can text me a TikTok and I can click play and watch it and still get that connection from what they sent me without going over to TikTok. With Facebook, when it's not on my phone, I do have the habit of still picking up my phone a lot, but after the first 12-ish hours of it being deleted from my phone, I'll pick up my phone and then set it right back down because I realize that there is nothing on there for me to entertain me. So then I shift to picking up a book. I shift to coloring or a journal or quality time. Maybe I spend some time playing Animal Crossing, or maybe I play my new Call of Duty game or watch a show with Daniel. And so my time is being shifted. Or maybe in those moments, that's when I get the inspiration to go to lunch or a dinner with my family. Let's have a quick family day, right? But when Facebook is on there, it's clouding all of that for me. Or Instagram or TikTok for you, whatever is your issue and where you get your stuck point, it's clouding all of that for you and really stopping you from being able to have the space inside of you and physically for the things in your life that matter the most. It's time for you to get unstuck and put yourself first without feeling guilty. Listen, I've been there before, and I wish someone would have told me how to do it when I was attempting to do it all, giving everything of myself to other people and burning myself out. Luckily for you, you have me, and I've already been through all of that, so I can help you. For a limited time only, my free Get Unstuck Masterclass is open for enrollment, which was designed to help you go from chaos to calm in all areas of your life. This training will help you learn how to put yourself first without feeling guilty, eliminate overwhelm, and stop people pleasing. It's seriously a no-brainer if you want to get unstuck and start living the life you love. And like I said, it's free. To sign up, go to getunstuck.soulhealingzone.com. Again, that's getunstuck.soulhealingzone.com. So I'm going to challenge you for this coming up weekend to delete wherever you are addicted to hanging out and not reinstall it until Monday. What ends up happening is when you get to Monday, you forget that it wasn't on your phone. And then all of a sudden Tuesday, Wednesday comes, and then someone says, hey, have you seen those TikToks you sent that I've been sending you? Or for me, I might be able to get to Tuesday and go, oh shit, Facebook's not on my phone, so I can't do this quick post or da-da-da-da. So I get to a different day, and then I'm all of a sudden realizing, oh, I didn't reinstall it. And that is a huge shift from the habit of constantly picking it up and scrolling and responding and looking and seeing what's going on. It shifts that entire freaking habit. So my challenge to you is no social media for a weekend. A bigger challenge would be no electronics for a weekend. I used to love going on cruises because I never bought the internet package. And for the entire week, the only thing that I did was meditate on my phone. So I would be sitting out by the ocean and I would be playing a meditation out on the balcony. That's the only thing I needed my phone for that entire week on the ship. We spent so much time together, never got internet, not because I couldn't afford it, but because I never see the point in having internet on a cruise ship when you are on vacation. I have never gotten one, and I think I've been on 8 cruises. Never, ever, ever done it. Now, have I had to go up to the internet cafe to check in with my team, see how things are going, go through and answer any questions, maybe do a quick post so that the algorithm stays? Of course. But that's different. Like, what is that? 30 minutes twice in the whole entire cruise rather than having it connected to my phone and being on my phone the entire trip, right? And having that habit there the entire trip and scrolling Facebook on the entire trip, like that's wasted money. That's a wasted trip to me. So that's one way that I have learn to reset. And so when I get back, I definitely am checking in and on my phone quite a chunk that first day when I'm back, but I'm not addicted. I'm just getting reacclimated. Also going camping. When I go camping, there isn't service. I mean, there is maybe like a chunk of service here or a chunk of service there. And going camping was brilliant because I wouldn't have access. When I went camping last year, I had a physical brick and mortar store. So I would have to go down the canyon probably 2 to 3 times in a week, like a day that my store was open, to check in with my girls, make sure they had everything they needed, make sure that there wasn't anything pressing, because having a physical brick and mortar store, there is more pressing. Back in 2014, 15, 16, when I had my direct sales coaching company that I currently have, but it was like full scale, we would be running full on, 5-day or 4-day sales. I would have to drive down the canyon, which was a lot further than the canyon in the town that I live in, maybe like 30, 40 minutes to get to Signal. I'd have to drive down, but I would drive down once every 2 to 3 days, depending on how long I was camping. If I was camping for 5 days, I'd probably drive down twice. If I was camping for 7 days, it'd be 3 times. Check in with my team, see how things are going, see if there's any pressing issues. So if I had a team that I would knew that wouldn't need me and everything was good to go, then I wouldn't even drive down at all. Sometimes on a cruise, I would check in 1 time instead of 2 to 3, right? I would check in once. How's everything? Everything's great. It's going good. Hey, I had this question. Done, right? So what I'm doing my best to say to you is create space in your life where you don't have access to your phone at all, right? But create space every single week where you don't have social media. The other way that I create space is if we go out to dinner, I leave my phone in the car. If we are, let's say, going to Ronan's basketball game or baseball game or Stratton's football game, phone in the car. If we go to a movie, phone in the car. Because I still, let's say, have social media on there. Or maybe I don't, but I don't want to be picking up my phone all the time out of habit. So I'll leave my phone in the car. I do my best to do that because I want to be fully present. So I hope that with this session, I have given you some tips to eliminate the addiction to social media and reconnect in that space with yourself and the people around you. Remember to give yourself some grace. Say yes to yourself more than you say yes to other people. And remember, it's always, always, always about progress, not perfection. Thank you so much for listening to the Soul Fire podcast. I truly appreciate you taking out your time to be here. I would love it if you would subscribe and share. And at the end of each episode, head over to community.soulhealingzone.com. Again, that's community.soulhealingzone.com, and share with me, what was your number one takeaway? What really connected with you? What got your fire lit? What was something that you absolutely loved about this episode? I cannot wait to continue creating more episodes with you, connecting with you, and helping you through this journey on this thing called life. I'll see you later.